The general mission of the foundation is to put in programming that's going to help enhance and our community.
Black Lives Matter Charlotte, we kind of get some slack sometimes. People say we're not black enough because we're not out marching and protesting, demonstrating, and some folks say we're too black because we're saying Black Lives Matter instead of all lives matter.
We're about trying to help the community understand those issues that are impacting African Americans in a negative sense, and we try to bring in factual information to prove the point in terms of where we came from and how we got to where we are today.
So when we talk about changes, it has to be policy, it has to be systems, it has to be structures. That we are in the beginning of a movement that if we don't get it right this time, we may miss this opportunity for the next couple of decades, which would be scary. We got to get it right.
We want to have the community, the conversations across the entire Charlotte community, just to get input from all segments of our community, but more importantly, to hear from all segments of our community and just have that dialogue.
It's important for me and my church to be here tonight, to listen, to develop an understanding of obstacles to economic mobility that race presents in the city of Charlotte.
We also have to be honest about what these issues, where they come from, and where they come from going back to days of oppression and where that started. And really, people have to begin to be truthful with themselves.
But what I understand is that there's a history of people going through and producing reports and saying all these profound things and hitting the nail on the head and then doing nothing about it. Not just here in Charlotte, but in the nation.
Why are these conversations important, particularly in the Charlotte community?
Well, particularly in the Charlotte community, because we have avoided them, I think. I think we've been a little polite and not faced reality. Well, at least parts of the community haven't.
These discussions are very necessary. It's what we do after the discussions, because since I've been here in Charlotte, that's all we've done is just talk. And now we are really in a need for a change. Instead of just talking, we need an action that goes behind this.
We do a top senior program where we are giving children scholarships, but they have to go through a judging process, and so we evaluate African American top seniors with a 3.25 grade point average or higher in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg system, and now even in the Wake County system. And those children are evaluated by a panel of judges, and two of the best top seniors out of that category are given scholarships.
What we are trying to achieve with our Charlotte Post After School Enrichment Program is to help our students understand the relationship between reading and achieving high reading scores, as well as improving our scores on our end of grade tests. So I would like for you to go ahead and annotate paragraph number 1 based upon what we have just read.
This program is about dropout, and what we've learned that if you don't catch kids at the time that they start taking the end of grade testing, and even before that, then those kids that are behind that early will never catch up.
When I see them just naturally begin doing the annotation without me having to do the extra fussing, in the beginning they were kind of pulling against it, but now they have it down packed, so that's really exciting for me to see.
All of our programming is driven with education at the forefront. And hopefully, at the end of the day, we are making a difference in the community that we care so much about.